Joining us now is the CEO of the Jewish Democratic Council of America, Halie Soifer, speaking to us from Washington. And Halie, let's talk about that statement. Let's talk about the Jewish side of it, because I'm not disputing the numbers from the poll you showed, but there are some Jewish groups more on the, say, in the Orthodox Jewish community that have definitely taken a different issue, a different stance in regards to the issue. So how do you define the Jewish stance to this ruling?
Well, we really look at it three ways, Calev. The first is that this is an attack on our freedoms, our rights, and our bodily autonomy in a way that violates previously established law for half a century. And it is an affront to our Jewish values, which prioritize the life and the health of a mother above all else. 83% of Jewish Americans support access to abortion, and 75% of Jewish voters opposed turning over Roe versus Wade before this decision was announced. But really, third, this is part of an ongoing assault on reproductive freedom that we fear would continue with this extremist Supreme Court, limiting access to contraception and other critically important issues to Jewish voters. So while we've taken a step backwards here in the United States, this is not finished. We do have the right to choose in November. We can choose between Republicans who want to take our rights away or Democrats who want to preserve them. And JDCA is the only national organization solely mobilizing Jewish voters so that Democrats can have a larger majority in Congress and to codify the right to abortion once and for all. And that is the position of Jewish voters.
Well, how much impact do you think it will have on these midterm elections, which some has previously had seen the tide going against Democrats? And even if it does aid, how much impact do you think it have to getting the kind of majority to affect the federal laws on allowing abortion access, especially the issue with the Senate, where you could have a filibuster?
We do believe that this will impact the midterm elections. We saw it before in 2018, right after the confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh, and we saw record numbers of younger people and women, and that continued in 2020. It will continue again in 2022 because of this decision. And make no mistake, women will decide the outcome of this election. And yes, we need to expand the Democrat Senate majority in order to overcome the filibuster, which has obstructed progress, not just on this issue, but also in preserving our democracy and our right to vote.
But do you think there'll be enough, briefly, I'm asking if it's enough support in Congress to actually enact a federal law allowing abortion access?
This has already passed twice in the House. Yes, I do believe that there will be enough support if we are able to expand Democrats' majority in the Senate. And that is aligned with the views of the majority of the American people. There was a poll that came out just this morning that indicated that a majority of Americans believe this is a step back and that 59% of Americans disapprove of this ruling. So if Congress is going to represent the views of the American people, they will codify Roe and reverse the implications of this ruling.
All right, Halie Soifer of the Jewish Democratic Council of America, thank you for joining us on the Rundown.